So dear student, as I told you, this is last aspect of direct tax. So after other sources, which we have just now discussed under section 55 to 59, we have directly section 80, which are very important in Income Tax Act 1961, which talks about deductions under section 80 or chapter 6 of Income Tax Act. So deductions, there are many deduction, but in our syllabus there are only 6 deduction, which should be understand and to be taught to you all. And this will be allowed on your gross total income. So whatever the gross total income, suppose an SSE has income from salary, income from other sources, income from capital gain. So from all those, whatever they will get, that will be added, that will give them total income or gross total income. And from gross total income, there is two deduction. One, headwise deduction, like we have seen a deduction under section 16, which was there in salary. Deduction under section 24, which was there and for income from house property. Deduction was also there under section 57, which was for other sources, and several other sections which are there for deductions for a specific head of income. And these deductions are from total income, gross total income. So when we will add all this, even in bridge course material I have discussed with you all, we will add all this, and finally there will be a deduction, which is there under section 80 or chapter 6 of Income Tax Act. So in 80, first and foremost, we have ATC. Okay. ATC pertaining to any investment which we do in government. NSC hai, NSS hai, there are many other LIC hai. So if you'll invest in those government ventures, so government will give you benefit, and those benefit you can avail as a deduction under section 80C of Income Tax Act. But here there is a limit. Altogether, it should not exceed 1,50,000. So all these 30 items, which if you will invest, you will get 1,50,000 ka deduction. Okay. And along with this, we have also ATCCC. So you know many of the government companies are now gone, so there is no government pension as such. So people or citizen or employee go for their own kind of pension plan. So if you do such certain kind of pension fund and if you are investing there also, so these two will be clubbed together, ATC and ATCCC. That is why it is a part and parcel of AT. Okay. So these two will be clubbed together, and finally it should not exceed more than 1,50,000. ATD is talking about any medical insurance premium if you are putting it for your entire family means dependent parents and dependent children. So this investment will be allowed for any kind of SSC, but medical premium will be allowed only for individual HUF, AOP and BOI. They can only go for uh, uh, any kind of mediclaim policy. It is not required for company and all. For them, insurance, general insurance, fire insurance, goods insurance is there, and that is fully allowed. There is no restriction. Okay. Again, here also the limit has been increased. It is 25,000, 50,000 in general, and 25,000 if there is a senior citizen. If there is senior citizen, which is your parents, which is having age more than 60 years. So if they have more than 60 years, 15,000 extra you will get. So please recollect and remember these limits. And they are very, very important for your exam point of view. They may ask objective question, what is the limit for ATC or ATD? What is the limit for ATC which we can invest? we have to write, there will be four options: 2 lakh, 1,50,000, 1 lakh, 2,50,000. The right answer will be 1 lakh. That is, I'm telling you, these last ka chapters will be very, very effective. And I have seen your internal exam, which has been conducted just now. Uh, and there were more emphasis was given in unit 1 and 2. No, please, unit 3 and 4 is the most important, and very rare emphasis was there. You see any of the past question paper of Mumbai University or any exam, highest weightage is given to heads of income. Highest weightage, I'm telling you. So similarly for your study also, you please give highest weightage to your heads of income. If you are not knowing that, that means you are not knowing tax. ATDD. ATDD is talking about any expenditure if you are making for medical treatment to your handicapped relative. If they are there at your family and you are making their, irrespective, okay? Even though you are not making, still you are going to avail this benefit. Even though you are not making, then also ATD ka deduction you are going to get from the government. Okay. Again, disability has been decided by the government and government officers and government hospital. They segregated disability in two part: minor disability and severe disability. Minor disabilities is such disability where the disability range is less than 80%, and severe disability is such disability where the range is more than 80%. So for minor, it is 75,000, which is allowed under Section 80DD, or for severe, 1,25,000 is allowed. These limits are very important. Once again, I am going to ask from you all, keep in mind ATCCC, ATC, ATCCC, ATD, ATDD, and ATE. Very important for you guys. I hope many of you must have planned for higher studies. And the cost of higher studies is very high. Okay. So if you'll go for the higher studies, then you might go for loan, and such interest on loan for higher studies will be fully allowable as a deduction, and it is only applicable for an individual. Okay. So they can avail the benefit, whatever the amount of interest you are paying under Section 80E. 80U is talking about income by handicap SSC. Income earned by handicap SSC. Okay. So the again, you need not have to stress much. Here also the limit is same. Minor and severity is also again 80 and beyond 80, and amount is also same. So there will be two deductions: one for their medical treatment under Section 80DD, and other if they are earning any income, ad hoc amount, 75,000 or 1,25,000. Any doubt as far as these sections are concerned? ATC, ATCCC, ATD, ATDD, ATE, and ATU. Once again, quick revision: ATCCC is regarding government investment in government companies. The limit is 1,50,000. If there is pension plan, then ATCCC. Both clubbed together, you cannot exceed 1,50,000 ka limit. ATD medical insurance premium 50, 25 extra you'll get if there is senior citizen more than 60 years. ATD medical expenditure for handicap relative. Again, minor or severe. Minor less than 80%, severe more than 80%. It should be 75,000 and 1,25,000. Then ATE, entire amount of interest for higher education loan. And ATU, any income earned by handicap relative. Again, the limit is 75,000 and 1,25,000. याद रहेगा आप लोगों को? Or you can refer that the same thing is there in the textbook, okay? Or any of the reference book of Income Tax Act, which was for assessment year 2021. Okay. Now with that, filing a return is not there in your syllabus, but I'm just telling you this is very important. This is how you can file the return, which is there under section 139 of Income Tax Act, which is there in BAP syllabus, but unfortunately it is not there in your syllabus. So these are different forms and these are different ITRs. Online you can pay. These are the due dates. I think this year the limit has been revised, which is there in the in your ब्रिज कोर्स मटेरियल 2,50,000 कर दिया है, वो देख लो आप लोग. ब्रिज कोर्स में मैंने इस पे क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ है जो इनिशियली आपको मैंने शेयर किया था. एंड फाइनली जस्ट नाउ आई टोल्ड यू, add all heads of income, you will get gross total income, deduct all this deduction, you will get net taxable income. From this taxable income, use the tax slab and then compute the taxable income. So this kind of question will be expected if there is offline exam. Okay, सारे heads को add करना है, compute करना है total, फिर deduction लेना है. 1,36,000 taxable income है तो उसको tax liability 0 आएगा. And this year government has given another alternative method whereby you can avail this benefit, and if you don't want to avail the benefit of 80 all or entire 80, then the limit is different. So don't indulge because it's not pertaining to your syllabi. So we'll go through this. So again, it is net taxable income itself is less than taxable liability, so there won't be any taxable liability. Now this is 4,60,000, then there will be tax liability and educational cess in both the way. Okay. So all type of new and old version is there. You can practice. With that, we have concluded your entire syllabus. Thank you very much for all your cooperation throughout the journey of direct tax learning. If you still, we are the teacher and student. If you have any doubt related to any chapters, feel free to contact me. My number is there in your WhatsApp group. And as I told you, amongst them, what I feel is only salary chapter, which is very complex in nature. Even you'll find when you'll practice as a chartered accountant, it has really so many, and business profession. Rest all are very simple, very easy to understand. And you can please use this thing not only for clearing your TY/BCom exam, but also for your personal and professional life. Thank you, and thank you very much for all your kind support throughout the journey from June to almost December. 6 months we were together, learn a lot, and it was a happy learning with you all. Any doubt? Thank you very much for everyone, Santosh and others. If you have any question related to anything, please let me know.